My sisters and brothers, I greet you all with the love and peace of the Lord. I invite you to meditate together with me on the Holy Word of God of 23rd February 2022. The focus of our reflection: life is not a story of unhealthy competition, but healthy cooperation and collaboration. All the more, the work for God and for good is a matter of working together and supporting one another. When John sees someone casting out demons in the gospel, he objects to it before Jesus because he does not belong to their group. We need not blame him for jealousy. It can be a simple zeal for his master, but his reaction is quite indicative of our own attitudes of jealousy and privatization. Often, in the life of many, jealousy plays havoc. They cannot tolerate any others doing good and great. This is because they monopolize and privatize everything. They think all the good belongs to them, only they have a right, only they must possess everything or at least the major portion. The same tendency affects the spiritual ambit as well. They feel that God's grace must be only for them. This in turn springs from the attitude of self-centrism. I becomes the norm and measure of everything. This is similar to what St. James reproves as arrogance. It is arrogance that tries to program one's life, pushing God outside the territory of one's life. It is arrogance that depends too much on one's own will and plans to ignore God's will and plans. It is arrogance that forgets the transience and uncertainty of earthly life. It is arrogance that boasts of one's greatness and success. Thus, this chain of egoism, monopoly, arrogance, and jealousy leads to a lot of resentment, resistance, slander, and explicit harm against others. Therefore, we should persistently guard and fight against these evil pressures. We must bear in mind that grace and good works are no one's privileges or prerogatives. We have no right to resist any good in the name of allegiance. Whoever knows the right thing to do and fails to do it is sinning. Also, whoever resists the right thing is sinning. And now the direction and the directive for our life. All our competence, talents, and abilities are God's gifts, and all these are meant for God and good. God's work is always a collaborative project that invites all to be involved and accomplish collectively. No one has a right to block anyone doing good.